All right, guys. Today's day number 3 of our 21-day challenge of doing limitation removing algorithm using neurographic art. So you know the drill. We're not going to waste time. We're not going to do too much talking. We're going to get to business. Write down the date. Write down your topic. Same topic we're using throughout 21-day challenge. For me, it's neurographic art project. So I'm just going to do neurographic. And once I start timer, 2 minutes, we're going to activate neuron connections and we're going to write down the words, anything that comes to your mind associates with this topic when you think about it. Don't analyze, don't overthink. We are just doing the warm up. We are just activating neuron connections. Whatever comes to your mind, it could be something completely unrelated to your topic. It does not matter. So it's actually good that you don't have to think and analyze. Whatever comes to your mind, we're gonna write down. So you guys ready? Oops, can turn it on. Okay, let's go. One minute to go. 30 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Okay, stop. Count how many words you have. 30. Anything more than 20, it's good. It means you are really, this topic is really important to you. All right, next step, we are going to do our catharsis. We're going to think about the importance of our topic. Why? Think about your why. Why is it important to you? What is so significant about this topic? And then on the count of 3, I should probably check my markers before the session, but it's all right. So on the count of 3, we're going to let it all out. Let it out. Just take a deep breath in and out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can tell it's very different than the one I had yesterday or day before. So now we are going to round off all intersections. Probably have to check all my markers prior. So we're going to round off all intersections. If you started the challenge with me day 1 and you learn neurographic art day 1, by now you are a little bit more familiar. But also, I suggest, if you have a little bit of free time before the challenge, just practice drawing your graphic line without even rounding, just drawing your graphic line. It is really important to do it correct, so the line doesn't repeat itself. The whole idea of changing things, create new reality and new possibilities by thinking outside the box, by doing things that you're not familiar with. I'm thinking maybe the last few sessions we'll do live, as long as we pick the time. Maybe you can comment and let me know when would be the best time. Probably in the evening. A lot of people are working. Evening and weekends are probably the best, but at the same time, a lot of people have family time on weekends, so maybe they won't have time to do neurographic art. I assume most of you are probably doing it maybe during the week after work. Whatever time you are available, whatever time you have is great. And if you can dedicate 1 hour, it's funny, I told you in the very beginning that the bigger format takes me 2 hours. I think I wasn't honest. I think more than 2 hours, because this small paper, small format, takes me an hour doing it fast. So the bigger one, A4, probably solid 3 hours. But that's where I also take a little more time doing shading when I add color, and spend a little more time on my drawing and coloring, especially adding color in. It's good if you have like this little journal, whatever, like I have, so this way it stays all in one place instead of like having different papers. But whatever works for you. You are the boss, you are the artist, you are the creator. You know best. All right, so next step after we, oops, what am I saying? I'm in the rush to do neurographic lines. I'm in the rush to create new neuron pathways. But hey, wait. First, harmonize all intersections. Make your blockage smooth and nice. Okay, done here. Almost. Oops, what's wrong with me? Why am I missing important things? Because I can't not wait to get to the next step and next step. And I think by doing it, today is the third day doing it with you guys, and I can feel the energy. When I go to bed, I cannot wait for the next day, because I have so many things planned for neurographics, so much preparation. And by doing this challenge, it gave me so much energy. And wait till we start eventually doing triangles. That's real power. When I was just studying and getting my degree in Institute of Psychology and Creativity, and we were just learning about triangles and drawing triangles, I didn't know what a big impact. And I was just sitting before bed and doing triangles. And then I couldn't fall asleep. The energy, I just was shaking. I didn't know what's happening. But then I realized doing so many triangles before bedtime, you have to be really careful, believe it or not. All right, so this is my blockage, this is my release, and now we are extending all the lines using beautiful neurographic line that takes you where you do not expect it to see, and it does not repeat itself on any part of its movement. So we're extending all those lines using neurographic line. Remember, I suggested to have a piece of paper laying next to you so you can write down all the sensations are going through your body, because it would be very interesting at the end of the challenge to look at your notes and see how your body reacted during this challenge, if you had any different sensations, or maybe you had the same sensation throughout the entire challenge. Maybe you were, I don't know, sweating throughout the whole challenge. Maybe your back was hurting. Remember, I told you though, your body will react. Just pay attention. All right, let's see if I extended all the lines, and I'm going to round off the intersections now, and then I'm going to add more neurographic lines. Usually I extend those lines, then I add more neurographic lines, and then I round off everything. Today, I extended those hanging ones, and now I'm going to round off again all the conflicts. And after, I will add more neurographic lines. I'm a little limited on time today, but just like every day. But we are doing the challenge, we are committed, and we have to find time. There is no excuses. No excuses. Discipline is the key. Because if we're going to say, oh, another time, right now I don't have time, really busy, find it really quick, just maybe before bed. What's another 40 minutes out of your life? It's not that big of a deal. It's a good cause, it's for you, it's for your benefit, it's for your future. Maybe it's for your family, maybe it's for your loved one. Whatever it is, it's a positive change that will bring a lot of good and happiness into your life. All right, I rounded off all the intersections here, and now I will be adding more neurographic lines. And remember the rule, you can change, you can turn your drawing whatever the way you want. I'm not doing it because I am recording, and you can start neurographic line from top, bottom, left, right, it doesn't matter. But the only thing, the rule is you have to finish neurographic line. Don't let it hanging. Remember, because the opportunities are endless. They don't stop here. This is your life. They are endless. So they're going way, way beyond. Adding neurographic line. Creating my beautiful art. I hope you like your creation. And as I mentioned, if you don't at first, don't worry about it. It does take time. I don't always like my art, but then next day I wake up, and if I don't like it, I look at it and maybe I'll add a little more color. Maybe I'll add more neurographic lines. And when I'm looking at my drawings when I started, oh, they are way different. Way, way different. Oh, how I love my neurographic art. It has changed so many things for me in my life. And I'm very happy that my family supports me 100%. My husband supports me 100%. And the question is, you're probably thinking, oh, do they draw neurographic art? Yes and no. Like every year before Christmas, I sit my family down and we do, it's guess a map of wishes, whatever we want or goals for next year. And they're all forced by me to do neurographic art. And one child, one family member really loves it. If he has important things in school, maybe testing, he knows the algorithm. Very often he uses removing limitation. He does on a little index paper and he goes and he gets it done and he gets good grades. So, and he loves it. Other kids, not so much, but it's like going to the gym. We know it works. You go to the gym consistently, you will have muscles. You will look good. You will start losing weight. But you have to be consistent. And you have to love it. If you absolutely hate it, is it going to do any good for you? Yes and no. Same thing with neurographic art. If you are forced to do it, why? You have to really enjoy it. I feel like I am almost done. I think it's enough. So I'm going to round off. I'll take 1 quick second to text. Okay. We have a lot of rain lately. I'm sure you can hear the weather. My favorite step. Love it. Absolutely love rounding. Like, I love it so much that sometimes, well, when I wait for my daughter from her activities, dance or volleyball, and I wait for her in the car, I always have a little index cards with me. And if I don't have time to do the full entire algorithm, I just do neurographic lines and I round off intersections. That's a great exercise always, always. It's really, really good for your brain. And speaking of that too, like in today's world, we spend most of our time using computers and smartphones for communication and productivity. And while technology has its advantages, it's important to remember how crucial our manual activities like writing and drawing your graphic art, are for our brain. Very crucial. Because like when we engaged, like today we're doing neurographic art, and when we involve fine motor skills, we activate areas of our brain responsible for creativity, memory, for cognitive processing. It's so, so important. Same thing for kids, before in school, did cursive writing, a lot of, I mean, not a lot, but some writing, where right now I feel like it's a digital world. It's good and it's bad. It is convenient, but motor skills are super important. And also, when you do neurographic art, I try not to miss any intersections, unfinished intersections, but it happens, and I always check after, even sometimes after adding color. I always check, make sure it's done right. Because it is very important. That's why Pavel Piskarov, the creator of this method, it's the whole idea when we create new neuron connections by doing neurographic art and finding new ways, finding new solutions to our problem or desirable thing, we want to achieve. When we create those new pathways, we just graphically want to avoid any conflicts, any um, things that might slow us down. And it's amazing that we can actually do it graphically. We can avoid it graphically. And then our brain adopts the program, and then it's going to happen in real life. It's absolutely amazing. It is really, really simple. It's true, it works, and it's amazing. Simple is the key general rule in life. And this method is very simple, yet very effective. And like I mentioned before, I see so many people on social media, they don't have um, degree. I have diploma that I received in 2020, and I'm a certified neurographic art instructor. And there's so many people on social media, they're just, oh, neurographic art circles, lines, and they're teaching people and they're doing it wrong. By doing it wrong, you are not going to achieve desirable result. The changes might occur, might, but might take longer, but most likely by not doing it the right way, you're not gonna achieve desirable result. And neurographic art in particular encourages us to connect our mind and body, and by repeating it, by repeating it intentional lines, we draw our reality, our better reality, our dream or result we want to achieve. Also, by doing it, it helps us to process our emotions, to reduce our anxiety, bring clarity to our thoughts. That's what many people don't know, don't understand. And it's more than just our creative outlet. It is also the way to rejuvenate our brain. Because this world with digital, screens, with the phones and with the computers, it's actually constantly damaging our attention through screens. And of course, all those creators of digital things, they want us to be as much time on those gadgets as possible. They keep sending us different things to watch, different things to buy, because that's how they're making money. Okay, do I need to add more neurographic lines? I think I'm good. So as you practice neurographic art, remember, please remember, um, like, it's not only creating your best reality, it's not only building new pathways. Those neurographic lines are doing so much more than just creating art and taking you to your desirable place. They're also healing, and they also really straightening your brain. I feel like today I did it faster. Remember the other day when I did it, my nose was all sucked up. That's how my body reacted to my drawing. And today I feel fine, but my ears all of a sudden like feel like they set on fire. I think it's time to add color. So please practice sometimes just to do neurographic art, because it's a practice that balances, the fast pace of the digital world with the timeless benefit of hands-on creativity. Okay, what is the color that I want to use for today? Remember, pick few colors intuitively. Wow, red is calling. See, I love red. You can tell the difference, like the ones I use the most. Red. Green I really love, and yellow, and orange. All right, so blue is the one I'm going to use today. Remember, we are coloring 2 or more segments, creating bigger meanings, working with archetypes. And you are creating your art, your reality. And as long as you do 2 or more parts together, the rest is your liking, the rest is your creativity. The colors that you are picking are the colors that you need right now. Your brain, your intuition will guide you. Because in neurographic art, we have neurocolor, where I teach what colors to use. If you want to boost productivity, or if you want to improve something in your life, or maybe you want to work a little bit on your relationship and bring a little more energy and fire, then there's different techniques and different colors we use. I think I'm going to use some blue. Wow, interesting too. And while I'm drawing with you, I'm not really thinking deeply about the colors. What do I need to help me in the project? I'm just intuitively with you picking the colors, and they are the right ones that will help me in my project. And I'm just curious, like, today is day 3. If you had any changes at all, if you had any insights at all, maybe you had some interesting dreams. I definitely had so many interesting dreams. And another thing, as soon as I wake up, I write things down, because if I don't, the minute I get up and go to bathroom, use the bathroom, brush my teeth, then I don't remember anymore. So I wake up and I write things down, and maybe you do the same. So I did have very interesting dreams, very colorful, very a lot of happening, and I did have some insights and actually more energy about my project, because I'm in the process of neurographic art project. That's what I'm working on for 21-day challenge, and new ideas came to my mind that I'm very excited about. So I just hope you have some changes or some insights or some positive energy moving towards achieving. It's interesting. I never know the way I'm gonna color. Sometimes it is as a flow. Sometimes it's just few segments here and few segments there. I do it as I go. I don't think, I don't prepare, I don't plan about, oh, I'm gonna do it this way today. No, I don't. I do as I go. Whatever looks good to me, that's what I do, and that's what you should do the same. Do not let anyone judge your drawing. Do not let anyone tell you about your drawing. You are the one who can do it. You are the artist, remember. I don't know why it is interesting how blue is calling my name today. I guess I haven't used blue in a while. And today is the day. Let's see, just checking if it's recording. My mic is on. I hope the quality is good. Remember, we don't analyze, we don't try to find things, but as I'm looking at it, I see butterfly. I see the butterfly. Yellow, my beautiful favorite yellow. I love sunshine, I love happy, I love smiles, and yellow is just such a happy color. My chair is making a squeaky noise. Two segments or more. Don't forget, and don't forget the white is also color. We don't have purpose to just color every single segment. Two or more, and white is also color. So you can leave white. And neurographic art is an abstract art. And it's not a therapy, art therapy, because art therapy, it's about feeling good. In neurographic art, we are working with mental state. So it's different. Well, I think I'm gonna just use yellow and blue and dark blue. I don't feel like getting more colors. I love it. I love it. I love it. And as always, you will see at the end, I'll post a picture of the drawing when it's all finished. And I usually add a little more color after the session, a little more neurographic lines, but we'll see. Right now I'm satisfied. So next thing, we are doing our field lines, divine lines, asking for help. Don't be afraid. You know what? Unconditional love, whatever you believe in, whatever you use, whatever you want to call it, maybe it's a prayer for you, like, hey, dear God, I really, really want to achieve this, or it's very important in my life. I've been waiting for it for so long. Or universe, please bring me this. In my case, I am working on this neurographic art project. It was always something. I never have time. There's always about kids and my other business. But you know what? This is the time. I'm asking for help. I'm asking for guidance. And I'm looking at my field, my paper, and thinking, where can I add those lines? And you can use existing ones. You can add different ones, but that's how I see my divine lines today. This is how I see it. Remember, 2 to 5, you can add as many, but don't forget, once you get more lines, more field lines, you'll have to do conjoining again and round off every intersection. But today, this is my lines, and this is how I feel it, and this is how I see it, and it looks beautiful to me, and I love it. This is my help. This is my divine lines. Something really big, something really powerful, really powerful. Okay. Now we are going to round off every intersection. We're smoothing it up. Now we have help. We ask for it. We received it. It's here. We already received it. We don't have to wait for it. We ask for it. We just graphically created it. It's here. It's wonderful. See, it's easy. We ask for it. We drew it. We received it. Graphically, we have it. It just now, just a matter of little time before we have it all in real life. Like I said, if you see maybe my drawing and I'm missing some rounding or something, I'm always checking it later on to make sure everything is done properly. We are following the rules. We are. This method was created by an amazing person, architect, psychologist, psychiatrist. He has so many designations. So many people use this method as a secondary help in their career, like so many psychologists and psychiatrists using this method to help their patients, because they know it works, they know how it works, what does it do to our brain, how easy and how effective it is. Why not use it? I'm giving you the tool. Here, take it, use it. Change your things. Change your life. Be happier. Be healthier. Be richer. Anything you want. Everything possible. All in your hands. Don't say I didn't tell you about it. Don't tell me I didn't tell you about it. Okay. I will fix everything. Amazing, my ears. If you saw my ears right now, I think they are burgundy. Wow. Wow. Today algorithm really, like yesterday I was sweating here. I'm not sweating, but my ears are absolutely burgundy, on fire. Energy is bursting out of me. So now fixation, the main figure. Look at your drawing. Where would that be? Where would that be? This is my circle right here. Wow. And again, don't overthink too much. Don't like, oh, here or there. When you look at it, like right now, when I looked at it, I was like, this is it. The circle is right here. The circle is right here. Graphically, that's what my brain wanted to do. It's right here. This is the fixation. This is the main figure. This is the answer to all of my questions right here. It's beautiful. It's harmonious. It's solid. It's good answer. It's going to take me where I want to be. And again, of course, we are rounding off all new appeared intersections. We're smoothing it up. No sharpness, no edginess, no corners. It's nice, it's harmonious, it's happy, it's positive. Yes. Wow, amazing. The energy, the amount of energy I have right now after this drawing. This is something absolutely amazing. I do sometimes more than one. Well, first of all, I mentioned to you, I shared with you that I do algorithm of gratitude. I think I posted it here. It is very important. If you don't have a good night's sleep, do gratitude practice every night before bed. You will be amazed that your sleep will improve so much. Absolutely amazed. There's so many studies about it that gratitude, practice gratitude, does so many good things on our brain, on our overall being. So I do gratitude practice every night before bed, and I always have pencils and markers in my purse, always. I'm in the car, I'm at the doctor's office, I'm at the airport, I'm drawing. And sometimes, or my husband had surgery not long ago, and I'm sitting there in the waiting room for a few hours and I'm drawing. People are looking at me, they're like, what the heck is she doing? So I am doing neurographic art. I am doing something really amazing. I'm using beautiful method based on psychology and creativity that is able to change things for better. Okay, I think I'm good. I will fix it, of course, before I post it on the cover, because I'm doing recorded. Like I mentioned before, originally I wanted to do it live with you, but that's something I've never done before. I have groups offline, but small groups, and we get together and we pick the time, or I travel down south and here and we pick the time. But doing challenge together, I was a little worried to do it live because of the time, because it's hard to pick the time and be available with my busy schedule. So I'm doing it, I'm just testing it. I'm gonna record it, and then based on the feedback and based on the results, maybe we'll do a 7-day marathon after that, live on Zoom, collectively. It's gonna be amazing, so much more energy. But anyway, here I am. This is day number 3 of our 21-day marathon of limitation removing algorithm using neurographic art, changing your life for better, creating your best reality. Thank you so much. Have the best day. Enjoy it. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow.